Hi everyone, it's Stephanie with Mama Bear Ink and welcome to Use Your Stamps Wednesday. Today we are going to be making a fairly simple card, but it looks really, well, I'll show you what it's going to look like. But anyway, the stamp set that we're going to use is this one that I just recently picked up on eBay. This is a Stampin' Up set called Happy Congratulations. And I told you when I showed you, I think it was in my mini mail haul, that I loved this stamp set because of these hanging lanterns, and I'm going to show you how I used those today. They're so much fun. This is quick becoming one of my favorite stamp sets these days. So this is really simple. Like I said, we are going to start out with a standard A2 size top folding card, which means we've cut it 11 inches by 4 1/4 and scored it at 5 1/2. And I've got red coming from somewhere on here. It's getting all over everything and I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter on this card because we're going to be covering it up. Our next layer is going to be a piece of black cardstock, and this is just cut to 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then the layer we're going to stamp on is a white piece that is cut 5 by 3 3/4 inches. And so let's just get started, because this isn't going to take very long. But the first stamp that we're going to use is, of course, our lantern row. And I'm going to ink this up in Memento black ink. Memento Tuxedo black ink. So I'm just going to ink it up really well. And we're going to stamp this row of lanterns a couple of times on the front of the card. So the first place that we're going to do it is kind of up here at the top. We want to do it at a bit of an angle there, just like so. And give it just a second to kind of sink in. There we go. Let's ink it up again for our second row of lanterns. Okay, and this one we're going to do kind of down like this from that top set. We want to make sure we don't get it too far away because that's when it starts to look wonky. Put it almost to where you think it's too close to the other one, and you'll probably have it just so. All right, and so there is our 2 rows of lanterns. Now the other stamp from this set we are going to use is the word congratulations. And because this is a Claremont set and a little bit difficult to line up, I'm going to try to get it as straight on the block as possible, and that's what really helps. And we're going to ink this up in our Memento Tuxedo black ink. And then we'll do our best without looking, because I don't really want to break out my Stamp-A-Majig and all that. But we'll do our best to get this kind of right underneath our lanterns and centered on the card and stamp that down. Hey, we didn't do too bad. That actually looks pretty good. Okay, so like I said, real simple, quick stamping. Now we're going to dress up these paper lanterns. This stamp set actually has a small stamp where you can stamp inside the lanterns, and I would really suggest using a stamp positioner for this because there's quite a border around the outside of it, and it'd be really easy to get it off from where you expected it to be. But we're not going to be using this stamp today. Instead, we're going to be using some glitter paper or glimmer paper for Stampin' Up, folks. But you can get this just about anywhere. You can buy it in a 6x6 paper pad by Die Cuts with a View. You can get it in single sheets at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, most craft stores. So we're going to be using some glitter paper. And this is just a teeny little bit. And I'm going to be using a 3/4 inch circle punch on this. And we're just going to take our glitter paper and pop out a little circle. And this is going to function as our paper lanterns on this piece. And so obviously we need 10 paper lanterns, so I've already cut out 9 more of those little circles. And I thought for a bit about just putting them down flat, but I think that would be boring if we just did that with all of them. So we're going to do it with about every other one of them. And the other ones that are kind of in the center, we're going to go ahead and put up on dimensionals. So let's start, and we'll put this one flat down. And then we'll just keep going with every other one flat down. Okay, so we have our pieces that are going to be flat, and now we've got 5 pieces that we are going to pop up on a dimensional, and just 1 dimensional on the back should work to do these a-okay. I'm going to get my tweezers so my big fat fingers aren't in the way, and put those just like that. So we'll go ahead and do the rest of these. Okay, so now we have all of our glitter pieces into place, and get rid of all those backing papers. All of our glitter pieces are into place, so we can add our front panel to our black panel, and that's just going to give it a nice frame and set it off. But because that one's dimensional, I'm going to put the adhesive on the black. So, get that centered up. There we go. And then we will add our front panel to the front of our card. And there we go. I got that just a lot off center there. However, for a quick and easy congratulations card with just a little bit of bling, this is a lot of fun. I don't know that these necessarily look like paper lanterns anymore, but I still like the way that it looks. So that's our card for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.